How you're using those conveniences is another thing. Raise Sharp Lifestyle 101 represents sacralizing the sacrifices that must be made for your progress. They must be sacred to you. Then you will sacrifice the conveniences of our world that are there, established already for your excitement and for your ease of mind. But conveniences without hard work and dedication is devastation and misery. You got to produce as a human being. The conveniences are here available, readily available for all. The conveniences of service, restaurant service. The conveniences of automotive service, airline service, telephone service, computer service. All of these conveniences, technological conveniences. The conveniences, man, are great.
Right.
Conveniences that got something to do with eating the best food. Food of different cultures.
Right. Right.
This is our land.
We're very fortunate to have all of that, that's for sure.
This is our land. Yeah. This is the land of plenty that we're in, that we're planted in. Right. Oh, and we do not want to go nowhere else because our body represents that. Our body is here, and that represents our mind. That represents where we want to be.
Yeah.
I don't care about what are you talking about. You should be, Johnny. I don't care. You can say all you want. Oh, I don't want to be here. Well, you're here. You're here. I want to go somewhere else. Well, your body is here. And if your calendar don't represent your changing direction or going somewhere else in life, to another land, okay, another land, maybe the Netherlands is on your mind. Why are you not in the Netherlands right now? The Netherlands represents so much greatness to you. Why are you not there, John? Huh? Why are you not there? And why don't your calendar represent you ain't going there no time soon?
Yeah, good content. Yes.
You ain't going no time soon. You bragging about the Netherlands and how wonderful it is. And it represents paradise. That's the way he made it. Your conduct, your code of your conduct don't represent where you're going. Your desire, your conduct don't represent your passion, your so-called fantasy, your so-called goal. What your conduct and schedule? You're playing mind games with yourself and others, which is the cheapest commodity when you don't back up your claim with action. That is of the cheapest commodity on earth. For your desires to not be backed up with action. Because I only know what you want by what you tell me you're passionate about. Desires are personal. The only way I know your desires, Johnny, is because you have expressed them. Your beliefs tells me your disbeliefs.
Right. Yeah, we're talking about that. Your beliefs tell your disbeliefs.
All I gotta know, if I want to know what you don't like, I just find out what you like.
What you like, right. Right. It's self-explanatory.
Self-explanatory.
Yeah.
You know what I don't believe by what I believe.
Right.
You know what I do. You know what I don't do by what I do.
Right.
Routine. You know the routine. You got eyes, don't you? You have sight, and that's the majority of our knowledge comes from sight. We learn many things with sight. That's not to say that we don't have the power to That's not to take away from the power of learning that blind people, have. Even blind people learn still, but they, sight is before they were blind, and some were born blind. But before they were blind, I mean, they learned the majority of what they know come from their sight.
Right.
Sarah, she went blind, but all of what she know before she went blind came from her ability to see.
Yeah.
She's seen some things, and she heard some things. And seeing and hearing things are powerful. When you see things in life, it represents learning and knowledge. And hear things, it represents. It means it's all on you. What are you doing with what you see and hear? What are you doing with your sensory perception? What are you doing with it? Are you making the most of it, or are you just sloughing around about it? You can't make no excuses of why you have not succeeded. You're not blind. You're acting like you're blind and deaf and dumb, but you're not. You have potential. You have sight. You can see. You can hear. Well, there's nothing wrong with you. You cannot blame external circumstances for your lack of success. You cannot blame anyone outside of from yourself.
It's up to you.
Those are faculties that God has given you through Mother Nature. You were born with these faculties, these senses. It's just, you decide to be a sloth. And just keep your mind on the conveniences of your land. The high-tech conveniences, the high conveniences of life. You can't be overly excited about that. Because all leisure and no work is devastation and poverty. For any man, that his self-fulfillment stems from his work, his hard work and dedication. My self-fulfillment stems from my hard work and dedication. Yeah, it does. It actually does. It stems from that, man. I will feel empty if I'm not working hard to progress every day. I'll feel empty. Because it's an art. It's what I'm creating. I'm creating my life as a portrait of success. I am actually creating my life in every way. I'm creating the social life that I value. The social life that I value. I'm creating the financial, the socioeconomic status that I highly value. I want a high one, so it's within my creative ability to make it happen. I can create it. I'm not debilitated from creating that. I can create it.
Yeah.
It's within my imagination. I can create it. My creative ability, it can be created.
Anything is possible.
The prophecy can be made by me. It is my prophecy that I choose for myself. Self-fulfilling prophecy. It is my prophecy that I choose for myself. And the prophecy that I choose for myself is my commitment to myself, my progress of myself. When I commit to the progress of myself through its sacrifices and sacralization of its sacrifices, I make a prophecy to succeed. That is how I make my self-fulfilling prophecies, man, of success. It's through my commitment to myself of progressing and sacralizing its sacrifices. Wow, that is.
Oh, whoa! What happened?
Wonderful.
Hey, when I
So raise sharp lifestyle 101.
Up.
Raise your sharp lifestyle.
Oh, it does? Oh, whoa. Sorry about that, mama.
It is a wonderful thing,
I
man.
leave a message. It cuts me off. Oh, shit. All right. We have to figure that out, don't we? That's her. I'm trying to leave you a message. Your phone cuts me up.
We got a great life, Flash.
Yeah, we do.
We have a great life, man, because we have goods that money can't buy, man, and our great life is not about just money, you know, in high income and high net worth. It's because we got the right mindset, we got the right philosophy, the right philosophy. Raise Sharp Lifestyle 101, man, represents the best. That's the best philosophy, the philosophy of all philosophy for success and self-improvement, to become who you want to be. And we can do an interview about it. That's razor sharp. And share your success. That your substance of your success. People want to know why, how you're succeeding in life. And you got the substance to back you up. And we ain't just talking about the herb either, because what's characteristic about you, is that you will like to smoke your herb while you are testifying about your success. I'm an expert in my success. I can tell you about it. I can share with you its content and empower you.
Yeah, right on. Look at that. Right now at the one stop in Buena Park, printing some documents. Are you off today? Maybe we can meet. Outstanding.
That's great.
Man, how sweet is that?
Yeah,
she missed me as much as I miss her.
She miss you, man. She's excited, man.
Yeah.
For y'all to, you know, create some more memories together. She's excited, man.
Yeah, we can meet, baby doll. That's exactly what we're gonna do too.
She's excited about that. She been working on that, man, in her mind, man. I mean, for months.
How nice a message is that?
That been on her mind.
I'm handling business. You off today? Wishful thinking, wanting me to be off so we can be together. That's what that's saying, basically. That's how you translate that. I hope you're off so I can see you. And be with you. Your
calendar have been on her mind.
Yeah, y'all love.
When
that football field worked. Mm-hmm. The football field, the analogy of the football field works.
It does. Because what it does is it represents.
So when I say the football field, you know what I'm talking about.
It represents a calendar.
Yeah. That
you respect her calendar, and you know calendar days count, big time. You allow someone to, other words, you let her focus on her calendar. You know, you focus on yours.
Right.
Because everybody got their own calendar.
Right. That'll bring us together.
You know, everybody got their own calendar. So let me focus on my calendar and don't interrupt me. If I need to focus on my calendars uninterrupted for a certain period of time, let it be. And I hope you're sensitive about it. If you're sensitive about it, things will work out. And that's simply what you did. That was a simple thing for you to do. The most simplest thing you can do to make, you know, things work.
Yeah.
The simplest thing you can do. It's a no-brainer. Because if you are working hard and you got commitment to yourself, you're busy with your own things that you're doing. So that's making time pass. You're not just waiting on someone, Martha, you know, all day to call you. No, you're not. You're working on yourself. You letting them work on themselves, and you working on yourself. That's it. That's a positive obsession. That is an obsession that Raise Your Sharp Lifestyle 101 represents. That's an obsession. I am obsessed with working on myself, improving, because I am a project. project of improvement. I'm a project to myself. Until you until you make up in your mind that and describe yourself as a project to yourself, you will never work hard on yourself because you're not even looking at yourself as a project, as a tower, a high tower of improvement. You got to look at yourself as that. You cannot look at yourself as just someone who just loves, the conveniences of life and will sacrifice, even work days for convenience. If you have the choice, and we in our land we have that option. It's not illegal. It's not illegal for you to be slothed out.
Excuse me.
Even though it's devastating for you to be slothed out, and it's a devastating move for you to be slothed out. But it's not illegal for you to not succeed in life. It's not illegal for you to not live like a sloth and contribute services to the world to increase your value and increase your net worth. It's not illegal for you to do that. You don't go to jail. Johnny ain't going to jail because he lazy fool, a sloth. That's not a crime. And if it was a crime, the jails, they wouldn't have enough money even to build prisons for that. If it was a felony, if sloth was a felony, there wouldn't be enough space for you for sloth. There wouldn't be enough space in prison. Think about it. It'd be overcrowded. They wouldn't be able to build prisons fast enough for that. Because sloth, it represents felonious behavior. It represents, taking a shortcut, which oftentimes, breaking laws, which ends you up in jail, the slammer. Because you don't want to work hard for what you want. You want the easy way. The easy way normally represents lots of fun and lots of money that you can get very fast. And you're very slow in changing your mind about it and working hard for what you want. And then being empowered by the best of success. You're very slow when it comes to that. Very slow. Slow like a sloth when it comes to that. When it comes to making your relationships work and making your life work with hard work and dedication, you're very slow in that regard. That's why you're a sloth. Sarah, you asking me why I feel you a sloth? Are you asking me that? Cause let me explain to you why I actually, you affect me. The effect you have on me is that you are slothed out. Cause you're slow about what you should be fast about and quick. That represents progress. You're very slow about that. You're slow about sacrificing and sacralizing the sacrifice of progress, self-achievement. This is Ray Sharp Lifestyle 101 about the core values of self-improvement and fulfillment.
Oh, whoa. Yeah, I'm in love too.
Yeah.
I'm going to call you once I'm finished. It's good to hear from you. Oh, yeah, it's good to hear from you, baby.
Succeed in your life.
Oh, man. Man, I'm having a good morning. I ain't even done that yet.
And your morning represents
right.
How you thinking in your mind.